I can skin cows. Suppose that makes sense. I can also skin rabbits. Huh. I suppose it makes sense, but they're critters, so I didn't think you'd be able to. You know what? I want to say that there's actually even an audio cue as to whether or not your skinning is successful. Successful. Uh, yeah, I want to say there's even an audio cue for it. Okay, let's turn in. Actually, I can't remember. Did I level up since I was last at this guy? I think I didn't. Still, let me go and see.
You need something?
No, I didn't. No description, oddly. Tech magic. Hmm. I don't think that's a spell that mages have anymore. Conjure Mana Ruby. Yeah, I think they got rid of that.
See you later.
Um, no, I'm guessing not. I think they just cycle. And it just maybe looked out. Mm. But, should I go with the Fronds or should I go with... Nah, we'll try the Fronds.
We need to get closer. That's still recharging.
Really? So many resists.
I'm out of range.
There's a lot of trading going on in like the trade chats and whatnot. People, you know, selling this green, selling that green. say. I know. Don't know why they don't just use the auction house. Christ. Aggro radius of a Marlock. So Marlock Steam Runner. Steam Runner. Huh. This sounds like an odd name. Just hitting B only opens up the backpack. Have to shift B to open up the wall. Okay. Get off with that. Now into this. Okay. I've got 2 Fronds.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Hit it. Typical. Have some water. I'd love to, you know, go for this next step, get some, you know, ice cold milks, but I just don't have the cash. I had the cash, I don't anymore. Okay, I'm gonna stop for a second. Cat's freaking out just outside my door. So, back in a moment. Oh, hello folks, and I'm back. Either I'm falling asleep, or the dogs are freaking out. There's no middle ground. Well, thankfully someone else has been around here. Oh, copper vein in the water. But, yeah. Like, one thing or another interrupts my recording. It's more than a little annoying. You know, I kind of like this mine the ore vein multiple times monarch. Makes sense. It does take an extra bit of time, though. Thankfully, Murlocs aren't able to call in wolves for support. I'm very tempted in trying to play, in giving up on Curganoch and making a warrior. Dwarven warrior. For all the advantages of, you know, being a mage, I know I feel very flimsy and very, I know, water dependent. I suppose I could just use this. I wonder how long Classic is gonna last. Like, while people are very hyped for it right now and very interested, personally, I know it's not quite doing it for me. Probably because I have played through this content previously, even if it was quite a while back. I know I'm just not great at leveling ults. There we go. But anyway, people are really hyped about it right now. And I imagine that hype is going to stay for a fair while. I never did return her necklace. Probably should go do that right now. Well, that hype is probably going to stay for a fair while. Oh, someone's got to it already. I couldn't really word that right, and halfway through, there was a bit of background noise which was distracting me. But anyway, basically, I was just simply saying that I was wondering how long there's a ton of hype right now for Classic WoW, but I was wondering how long it was going to last, because there's a finite amount of content to Classic WoW. There's only what's going to be in the baseline game. That was released for the original World of Warcraft. That's all there's going to be. There isn't going to be any additional content thereafter. So it's got a very clear end point to it. So I'm just wondering how long stuff is going to go on after that, and what's going to happen, because Blizzard might see attention in it dropping and get flustered, or they might be fine with it and stay the course with it. It's just like I saw old school RuneScape start off as this kind of project and then start adding new things to it. I was wondering if there was a drink barrel. But it started off as this kind of project and then started making up new quests. Like the Song of Elves quest came out recently, and it was a 10-year. It was a quest to a. It was the finale to a quest chain that came out like 10 years prior. And they also added in like when old school RuneScape started, they didn't have the Grand Exchange, the RuneScape auction house, but in later on, old school RuneScape, they added in the Grand Exchange. So it's just basically I've seen this kind of project before, and that's how it ended up going. So it just basically has me wondering if the same thing's going to happen. So, the fans were pretty vocal against some of the changes, I know that much. Well, some fans were pretty vocal against them when it came to RuneScape. I imagine the same would hold true here, though from what I'm seeing, it would probably be even worse. Much more vocal. Doesn't necessarily mean Blizzard won't do it. Companies plenty of times will make horrible decisions when it comes to their games. Even if there's a terrible fan reaction, they'll just stay the course with it. So, just because there's going to be a negative fan reaction to something doesn't necessarily mean they won't press on anyway. And then judging by some people, then bitch at fans for not liking it. But anyway, that's just something I've been thinking about. Like, how long is this going to, remain as popular as it is? Certainly there is going to be die-off early on, but, once they're trimmed, there'll be more of a stable corp of people. Wonder how long that's going to stay. Till, these servers are looking a lot less full than they currently are. It's got me wondering. And then, like I was saying, is it going to stay the course on just being old WoW, or is anything else going to happen with it? Because I have seen a few people talking about Classic Plus content, where they make more content for it, but in a more classic style, and just expanding on stuff, think it was one of the ex-team members talking about it. Mike Kern? Yeah, Kern's his surname. Is it really Mike? Mike doesn't sound right. But I've watched a lot of Burn Notice recently, and I'm really expecting, uh, Bruce Campbell just to appear any moment now. After seeing Mike, truly, Burn Notice was the Lost Boys sequel we never got. Michael.
Hey there.
Do you have that crystal kelp? I'm sure Mabel was anxious to see her bow. You got them. Good show. Now just one moment while I concoct the potion.
See you later. Good day to you.
Take this invisibility to a cure to young Mabel. It should last long enough for her to visit Tommy Joe.
Have a good one.
Okay. So, can I skin this? Yes. They don't seem to have any interest in it. So, yeah. I'm not advocating for Blizzard to add and change things beyond like how they quite grumpily crippled the hybrid classes. That would be nice if they fixed them up. But even then, on some level, I feel Classic WoW should be experienced as Classic WoW was, falls warts and all, you know. So it's not like I'm here advocating for any changes. It's simply I guess you would put it intellectual exercise. Just me pondering it. That's all. I'm just gonna hop to my folder for a second. Edit and beautiful. Still haven't uploaded an episode of this yet, though I'm still not far in. But yeah.
Hey there.
Hello, Curganoch. Have you found my necklace? Oh, you found it. Thank you, dear. Here, take this. It was my husband's, and he always said it was lucky. If only he didn't forget it on his last campaign.
Safe travels.
Sadly, that's a letter, and not quote. Probably gonna end up selling it. Didn't get paid for any of the this quest chain here.
It's too far away.
I'm gonna get 5 healing potions at the end. That will prove useful. Though on some level I think mana potions will prove better. That's my main issue, really. I wonder what the potion cooldown was like in Old WoW. Suppose I'll find out soon enough.